Oh, okay.
Oh,
Hello everyone. And I believe we are live once again here at L42TV.net. I am Prodigy Sim and I have with me once again Icy Inferno. How are you doing this
hi.
afternoon?
I'm tired because it's barely even afternoon. Yeah.
As everybody knows, esports only begins afternoon. So that's how things are going here. We are going to have a Scavenge game for you guys. Once again, the Scavenge Cup 2012. We are on the second round of the lower bracket. And we will be seeing bots off the system against Insidious Folly, two teams we haven't seen in a cast yet, so that should be tons of fun. And yeah, you know anything about these teams, Icy?
I know a whole lot of nothing. But I do know that we are in server.
Oh
So,
boy, so it looks like
there's
you
that.
guys are going to get to look at something other than a little logo. And once again, the opening map is going to be Rooftop.
I do know that we are in the losers brackets.
Do you know what
And
the
these are both European teams. That is what I know.
looks like Jeff's ringing for them. Do you know what the other maps are going to be for this matchup? So I assume it's going to be a best of three again. I'm not. The group for this tournament is invite only, so it's not easy for me to find it, unfortunately.
Let me see if I can find this.
Looks like the team Insidious Folly must be sort of spread out about Europe. They've got a bunch of different pings on their team. Somebody as low as 36, 75, and 133.
Yeah, I think bots are all German and IF is mixed.
Indeed. So is these servers for the Scavenge Cup, are they Central Europe, Germany or something?
I'm not sure, actually. French, maybe? I do not know.
And it looks
I
like
do
they have
know
their fourth in, and we
that
are going to be hitting a round restart pretty quick.
we're actually gonna have Riverbank and Plank Country as our second and third map.
Ooh, those should be some good
It's gonna be
maps.
Passing 1 and Swamp Fever 1.
Passing 1. Actually, Riverbank. I think I've only played on that a couple times. Well, I've played on it a few times, just not very recently. It's a pretty interesting map to see played just so long. But yeah, we will go live, and we'll try to do some quick roster rundowns here before the survivors leave the safe area and start up the map. Of course, by this point, if you've been watching these casts, you probably know exactly what the first 30 seconds or so of the map's going to look like. Survivors getting upper level cans. But yeah, it looks like for Team Bots who are on Survivor first, we have Dana, Cell, Bloody M, and No One, or Noon, is also possible. And Insidious Folly has Leon Kennedy, Anati, Dream, and Greek, or maybe Creek.
I don't know. Looks like a G to me. Maybe even a B.
Could be some sort of letter. It looks like a C with an S inside of it. But yeah, round has gone live. It looks like Charger's actually setting up on top of the satellite. Hunter going in for sack right here. Spitter not going to spit on that at all. But looking like they're going to call in another round restart. For some reason. Apparently their team was not ready even though they went live.
Very well.
Indeed.
We get to grab close cans again. So exciting.
It certainly is.
You know what they say, if you don't get that immediate death charge when you have the smoker and the charger, it's only because you weren't ready.
Indeed it is.
Actually, I
I
think
know
that
some
was
players
Sataki, I
have
don't know.
started playing a Charger Scavenge modification for this map.
God, no.
Apparently people are having a lot of fun with that. There's actually a group, one of the members of Team IA has got himself set up with a Charger Scavenge mutation. And they're playing with chargers only on the rooftop. And it looks like they're looking like they're probably ready. I don't know why they'd restart it without being ready.
I don't know, Zoe is making sure that everyone's ready though, so.
Indeed, very, very
I guess we're gonna be good.
And it looks like, once again, same setup. We've got that 3-1 Smoker, Hunter, Charger, and Spitter. SI
Indeed.
looking for spawns around the helipad, but Smoker not really in position. Looking like they're maybe going to go for some sort of a pullback and charge up the ramp right there. Oh wow, they lost one can already.
Got stuck under the ramp, yeah. I'm surprised we haven't seen that yet with any of the other teams.
Indeed.
Kind of a common occurrence unless you're really careful.
But SI not going to hit on that yet. Obviously not going to go for that ramp charge. Survivors
Got a
only have
random
that
horde coming in.
Oh, indeed. Going to slow down the Survivors' push a little bit unless they want to jump into some common and get death charged. Going for some low ground cans here. It looks like Hunter spawning up. Smoker going for a pull. Gonna land the pull. The Charger not getting his spawn. He might still get this death charge, and he does get it. Very quick death charge right off the bat coming out from Team Insidious Folly. Oh, wow.
Stuff going on all over the place.
Wow, and the second can burns. Lewis cannot save it. A lot of damage in onto Lewis as well. Looking like a very nice opening for Insidious Folly right here. Of course, Survivors splitting up to get a lot of low ground cans really quickly. Francis taking hard 3, but he should be out of that area pretty quickly. Spawn's just now coming up. It's putting the SI on the other side of the map. Jockey looking for separation play on Zoe, changing his mind though. That boomer is pre-spawn right there. Probably not going to do anything at all, honestly. But yeah, a lot of cans stacked on Generator right now. They could maybe go for a burn. Hit coming in. Nice 2-cap there with Hunter and Jockey. That's a good amount of damage. Zoe not really clearing it quickly.
The pressure is just not stopping, but I think those Survivors definitely did a great job of grabbing some of the hardest cans on the map. Well, they had an opportunity.
Wow, that proxy boom actually delaying the Survivors even more. And Lewis does not have pills or anything. He's slow, fighting off a lot of horde. Oh,
that was
wow,
not
that
a very good
Molotov
place
just
for a Molotov.
lit. It's going to light both of those cans. Actually, one of the cans miraculously not burning.
Just barely did not spread to that
just
can.
got lit, I think.
There it goes.
Oh, man. So, a bit of a fumble there from Team Bots. Well, they have a longer name, don't they? Bots off the system, actually. Oh, I see.
That
it's
is
a
correct.
recursive acronym.
Aha.
But yeah, Zoe going for these split low cans right here, but it's gonna be so many SI on her.
Well,
that is a death charge.
That's
and
gonna be another kill for sure. And a burn. This is gonna be a very long round. But I think they can still get that 21 if they want it bad enough.
It's going to be a... I mean, if they can finish and get the 21, they still have a chance to just wipe the other team, but there's a ledge hang right there. He needs to get that pickup before spawns come up. And then there's still quite a few cans across the map to get. 2 of them at hard 3, another 2 low ground that we just saw burn. Spit going for a sack and split right there. Jockey going in, gonna get that top charger, not gonna be able to work on that. Wow, managing to avoid the chip. Yeah, that would have basically been the end right there, because we do have a smoker
with
up.
the need to grab 5 cans by himself. I don't like those odds with 1 at hard, or not 2 at hard 3. Oh, jeez.
I was gonna say the smoker would be deadly, but I guess there is can trick allowed in this tournament. And here comes the pull.
Correct.
Getting juked by Lewis right there. They really need to kill off these 2 SI before more cappers come up. Hunter looking for a spawn right now. This is gonna be the final hit.
Oh.
If they can secure the wipe right here. Oh, pull getting juked again. The pounce is gonna land. Barely missing with
Crowbar
that
missing
charger.
Hunter.
So many SI still up going for punches though. But they have been taken down. Just that 1 smoker left. Pipe bomb actually kind of being deployed away from common. Doesn't seem to be really helping. Wow. And a cap from that smoker right there. Really just slowing these survivors down. Lewis needs to take those pills and get everybody moving.
I guess they're opting to just try to leave that smoker up, because can trick and tongue cuts, and they're not really worried about him.
Indeed. Well, it's a delayed kill, which is good as well, but they only have a spitter and a jockey up right now, in addition to that boomer we just saw. Francis gonna go it alone onto these low cans, giving the jockey a little bit of an opportunity. He's gonna go for it. Oh wow, cans are split up there. They could actually just protect that can and get a burn right there. And I think this burn is going to go in. They have saved one can right there, but Lewis taking a lot of damage. Still a lot of Ford on the map. And now there is a charger
actually
up.
a crowbar skeet on that jockey, I think.
Oh wow. Charger, not sure. It looks like he wants to go for some sort of a hit on Lewis right here.
Uh-oh.
Gonna do the punch down and then try to intercept on Francis, going for that last can, I believe. Yeah, it's
Just gonna get his friend up there. Should be fine. Oh,
getting that cap
fine.
just before the pickup ends. And that should be the wipe as soon as I can get these scratches in on Francis. Wow, actually getting self-cleared by that boomer.
How about
He only
that?
has 1 HP left though.
Oh.
There's the cap. 2:37:10 time, which is pretty low. We're used to seeing something around 5 minutes for this map. And once again, they did not get that final can, so they need to wipe bots before they get that 20th can, basically. Or, bots needs to wipe Insidious Folly. My apologies.
There you go.
Getting the helipad cans with pretty good time right here. Nice juggling work by Lewis in the front, I believe. And the rest of these cans should start flowing in pretty quick. Going for just a spit, drop, and delay on the generator. Actually, they have a separation jockey looking for the death charge here. Wow! Really nice move by bots. That's the kind of thing they need to do. Great distraction with that spitter, hitting the jockey off of the ledge. And jockey is still alive, getting a little bit of a jock onto Bill right there for some damage. Not a bad opening from Team Bots at all. Francis doing a nice job saving a can from spit right there, but taking a huge amount of spit damage himself. He does not have any quick health. Oh, Bill actually taking some death spit in. They don't really need to rush this. Honestly, they should just be a little more cautious with things, since all they have to do is get 21 cans. But it's still going to be a chore with only 3 survivors left.
Could be they're afraid of getting 3 caps and they want to just get the cans in as fast as possible.
Yeah, probably a good idea. They have managed to heal themselves up and grab some more medkits. So that does bode well for them, but they still have almost all of the low ground cans except for hard 3 to grab. Hunter pre-spawning right there and getting taken down by Leon Kennedy. And looking for the pull to the charge right here. Charger doesn't really have a spawn, so maybe it's just a sack of some sort. Not really sure what was going on there, but Bots' attack completely shut down.
Charger just sitting on those 4 cans down there. Nobody wants to go for him though.
Yeah, maybe trying to bait the survivors into doing some sort of a risky play, but survivors taking it really slow, really cautious. Just what they need to do if they want to stay alive with 3 survivors. Of course, a random horde could come in at any time. And Jockey looking to go onto Lewis. Not going to land on anyone. 4 cans have been spit on. Bill should be able to save him, but no, he misses one of the cans. That's a single burn. Not going to get the 2 cap right there. Jockey gets cleared.
Maybe
Charger looking for whatever he can get. Oh, he will be. Wow. He was trying to just take the charge off of that pounce, but survivors weren't going to clear it very quickly at all.
He ended up both mistiming it and dying to auto shotgun fire before he could get off the roof.
Free spit does get a burn next to generator right there. Francis trying to grab it, but can't get it. You just can't toss those cans up there without somebody watching, because you can get ladder blocked, slowed down, whatever. Oh, nice 2 boom going out right here. No can's going to get launched. Lots of cans moving into generator and looking to send an SI in for double cap. Nice skeet by Leon Kennedy on low ground. He's leaving that jockeyed player though. Dropping down to get him once again. And once again, we have a pretty sizable horde coming in right here. No pipe bombs or anything to deploy. It looks like there are still at least 1 more pipe bomb on the map that the survivors could grab.
I imagine I only remember there being 1 so far.
They have gotten that load in, and now they only have 2 cans left to get. Honestly, if they just get 1 of these cans, I think they will win on time. Not 100% certain on that. And they are going to toss up the can. Hits coming in, looking for the death charge. Oh, he hits the corner, though. And a free spit going in on that can is just a delay. It's going to get saved very easily. But all they have now is this dead charger and a smoker out of position and one boomer in there for delay. Going to get taken down. And Lewis looking for that can unsuccessfully. But this should be the round, and Insidious Folly, yeah, that's definitely it. Insidious Folly is going to take this round. Oh, wow. Kane's getting knocked out of the way by pipe bombs here.
He'll get it in eventually. There we go, that's the round.
Indeed, very exciting round of that death charge opening from bots with the jockey
nice.
to the ledge with the charge down.
It's a shame they couldn't follow up on it.
Yeah, it certainly was. They really looked like they had it going there.
Bill making sure everybody's ready. And here we go into round 2.
Survivor's opting to grab that pipe bomb up top that I just noticed last time around. Oh, it's not a pipe bomb this round. Apparently it can change. I have a Molotov instead.
Yes, indeed. It's the number of things that can change on this map.
It's like Hogwarts. Dynamic gameplay. You may be playing the same map 10 times in a row, but at least other things will change.
The weapons can change from half to half too, which is kind of annoying, but there's a bunch of different weapon spawns, so usually you'll at least have the same ones on the map, just not in the same place as the other team necessarily.
Well, that's good to know. They have grabbed 2 low ground cans right here. SI have this Hunter Jockey Charger Spitter, but really delaying going in with any of it. Gonna lose the Hunter right there. And it's gonna be up to a Jockey and Charger to go for any sort of a play as the survivors get these next low ground cans. Zoe blocking a lot of spawns really well. Spitter going for a free spit there that only really spreads to a couple cans. So, oh wow, going for a free death charge right here. Actually landing it onto Bill. Bots Dinah getting capped and taken off the map. Once again, these death charges going out pretty early in the rounds, honestly. And a ledge jockey right there. Smoker looking for a pull off the ledge as well. Oh my not gosh. Quite taking him off the ledge.
I think it's far enough when he gets cleared. I'm not sure though.
We'll have to see. Lewis not wanting to drop the can.
Quite.
And now there's a Hunter up as well. He's probably just going to save. Oh, yes he is. Getting just barely chipped right there. Jeff trying to figure out where the health bonus is on this server, but let me tell you, it's not there. Nice separation cap. That is going to be a burn and an in cap onto Bloody M right there from
burn
bots.
Cap. Oh.
Things once
Looks like
again
we got another
looking
smoker and a charger here.
They could actually just finish it up with the 2 cap here. If the smoker can get a pull, gonna get juked by Francis, should be taken down. And another delay spit on that end cap right there.
Oh,
Charger
you could get
maybe.
a spawn there. Oh, he doesn't realize that.
He's gonna jump off the top right here, but Zoe's really well into that corner. It'd be a very difficult death charge to get. Jockey going to go for a cap right here. Charger looking to take the death charge. He should get this if he can just angle it right. And he does. Another death charge going out onto bots right here.
Still have 6 more cans to go. Gonna be difficult.
Indeed. Looking very similar to the last round. Honestly, I have to say, Team Bots not looking like they're really clearing the infected all that well. Like, the first death charge on this round was, Charger was up for a long time, and honestly, they could have taken it down with their weapons, but just tried to juke the Charger instead, not really reacting quickly to that, it seemed like. Wow, I just saw Common do some parkour-style jumping across some air conditioners there. Quite a sight to behold, but it looks like Survivor's actually almost done getting cans here. Lewis very low on health, or at least he is slow. Trying to get a pill pass in right here. Still just a few commons up, and they do have a tri-cap to go in with Hunter actually missing his pounce onto laddered Zoe. And Jockey getting M2'd as well. Wow, pull actually landing next to the generator.
Good clear. Yeah, I don't know what was up with that. I guess he wasn't inside the no smoking section
very
well enough.
Clear. Jockey and Smoker taking their time to run this out right here. And the pull does land. Jockey looking for it on Zoe. He only needs to intercept, though, really. Kind of chasing Zoe the wrong way. Okay, he's coming back. Actually, Lewis could die from this right now. They did just light the commons that were on him. But it's Zoe versus...
he is dead.
He's
Yes,
definitely
indeed.
looking very dead right now. And so it is just bots cell against as many SI as IF can throw at them. Spitter looking to die on this gas can right there. Not going to happen.
Gonna need 3 more here.
Yeah, if Cell can actually pull this out, then major props to him for pulling in a 21 solo. And he might be able to get this. He just needs to dodge this charger as it spawns. Nice dodge right there. There's only a boomer up and spawn right now, additionally. Or actually one more jockey coming in. No, I'm trying to get that pour in before getting capped. Not going to work.
Oh, the boomer actually clearing him though.
Oh, wow.
Proving
Just a
once again that
smoker,
Valve
huh?
has in fact not fixed that.
Oh, with the scratch kill?
Yeah.
Very unfortunate.
Well, there's your answer, those of you out there who insist that it has been fixed. It is not.
Indeed. And, oh, unable to kill that smoker with...
Yeah, we're
Almost
calling that
no.
one a feature instead of a bug because we're too lazy to fix this. That's Valve. Fix it. That is. Instant tank in cap on jockeys. It's genius. It counters medkits perfectly. It's a feature.
It certainly is. More like it counters pills is much better because you can't exactly kit during a tank fight.
I'm just referring to how much health
I
survivors
see.
have in general. Although that makes more sense.
Well, yeah, once again, bots getting wiped before they can get 21 in, but if... Oh, Hunter going in here. Actually sending a lot of SI in right here. Maybe it's just a delay. I don't think they can actually get a death charge out of this. But a Hunter is set up. If the
Oh,
charger
maybe,
doesn't get
but
killed.
no.
But no, IF much faster
That's
on
a
this
burn,
clear.
though.
Well, at least they did get the burn then, and they should have another 3-1 setup with the boomer for the next hit.
You know, speaking of pills, whenever there's one of those situations where everybody's covered in common and someone's trying desperately to pass pills to somebody else, I always imagine this scenario where he's like, "Take the pills, damn it! Don't be a hero." He's like, "No, I'm fine. I don't need your medication. I'm good." It's just being really stubborn.
That's probably why I'll put that in. It's because it's more realistic, you know? It's like, don't throw me the pills right now, I'm fighting common.
Well, that too.
Well, yeah, I guess that's kind of different. Oh, going for more damage plays right here. Maybe getting the death charge,
Uh-oh.
but it does get cleared. IF doing really well to get these charger kills, even as they're getting their charges. Zoe actually getting separation pounced right there, but luckily Lewis was on the way
actually.
already.
Of our first shout out of the game, it would seem. Shout out from Cold Storm to Dina. Dena? Yeah, I don't even fucking know. I gotta
One of those two.
excuse me. I don't even know. Almost a level bro.
It was quite close.
I am sorry, Jeff. I'm used to having broadcasting freedom.
I have no idea what Jeff's referring to, but anyway, cans are
That's
coming
good,
in.
because it didn't happen. So, 2 more cans going in. Gonna need 5 more to finish out the map.
Honestly, unless something amazing happens, it's not looking like Bots is going to get the wipe here. Hard 3 has been taken. A lot of the other low ground cans have been taken. There's really just these last 5 low ground cans, 2 close to generator, and the 3 on alley, I believe that is referred to.
Yeah, I usually call it long alley or charger alley or something to that effect.
Charger pre-spawning down here. Actually looking for the charge onto Bill. Only gonna get a charge, putting him in the corner. Nice intercept though. That's a good amount of damage, and that will be an in cap after the spit goes in. Actually, before the spit goes in, it was an in cap. And not a terrible death order either. A lot of damage going out, but honestly, this is gonna give the survivors the opportunity to rush for quite a few cans. I don't see how this smoker can get any sort of a ledge pull right here. And survivors really sticking together, taking this cautiously once again. Time's probably going to be about 5 minutes again, and they did just get the last can that they needed.
Oh, yes, indeed.
So I think it's going to be bots on Survivor once again, and they're really going to need to not get wiped, is basically what it's looking like.
Yes, scoreboard is mucho broken-o.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys, in the cast. Our spectator can't see the full scoreboard correctly, so you're just going to have to take our word on what the score actually is. It is IF up 2-0 right now on Rooftop right here, but fret not, there will be other maps with less depth charge possibilities, so that could help out bots in upcoming rounds.
Whew, I gotta start going to bed earlier. I don't even know where that one came from. Just slipped right out of me. I apologize one more time for that. He's gonna be maybe looking for a death charge with the jockey here, but he's getting really chipped going in.
Nice, managing to get that self-clear onto the jockey.
Oh, close.
That was incredibly
Bill
close.
hitting him on the way down.
I like
Get
that
out of
though.
here, Charger.
Honestly, because imagine if Francis had been grabbed by that, that slash by the katana could have made her broken the map for them getting that charger kill. Of course, the charge did not land. Survivor's actually splitting up, getting a lot of cans very quickly. They've already gotten Alley. They've gotten all of the low ground cans on this side of the map. They just need to get hard 3 and the 2 close. And Smoker going for a no smoking pull. Pounce actually landing in there. That's going to be a can burn. They cannot save that last can. Looks like 2 cans going to burn right here. And an in cap onto Francis.
That fire really hurts.
Yeah, Survivors need to be a little
crazy.
more careful about where they're stacking their cans as they come in. Good effort to get that save, but honestly, as soon as you hear the SI spawn in right there, you should start thinking about spreading out those cans. Instead, they were still trying to get pours in and just kill the SI off. So that's 2 more cans low ground on the front they're going to have to get. They are grabbing 2 low back right now. Looking for that death charge. Probably not going to happen, though, as that Smoker Tongue was self-cleared, I believe, or at least cleared very quickly. Boomer looking for a can pop, either trying to get it underneath those air conditioner units or off the map. And Bill
Probably wants to try to get it under there.
Oh, wow.
Francis not having any of it, though. Just gonna pop it on himself. And Molotov his feet. Not a bad decision. Clear out some of the common that way.
Now, it looks like actually all the cans are upper now. They have gotten hard 3. They've gotten every can that burned. Jockey separation going in. Lewis should be able to save that can right there. And honestly, they could just leave Francis over there to die if they wanted, setting him on fire. And that smoking section pull actually going in this time. Last cans being put in with a 5-minute 33 time. Jockey not getting a delay in right there. Very nice. Much better than our previous rounds, of course.
Yes, this is a little similar to maybe what we would have been expecting to start with.
And as for those of you who don't know about this, including our cameraman, in a certain area around the generator, Smoker Tongues will not grab the survivors for some reason. They will instantly break. And if you notice on the wall, it says it's a no smoking section right there. Early hit coming out right here, sacking a Hunter and Spitter. But no gas can's going to burn on that. Lots of damage onto a Naughty, though, from IF. And it looks like Bots is just going to save that charger.
I think it could be just that if you're standing anywhere inside the hashed out section there.
Yeah, that's what I
breaks.
was. That's what I was told. Was the yellow hashed out area is where the tongue breaks.
Yeah.
But
which means you can technically pull at the generator, but not from the angle that you would expect.
Indeed. Survivors moving for just a few low ground cans here, only taking 2 at a time, and the hit is coming in, baiting out that attack pretty well. Charger doesn't really have anything set up for this. Maybe he can get it. No, tongue getting broken just in time. Maybe if Jockey can land again. Charger switching to the other side to try to get something, but honestly, he's not going to have much more than a couple punches. And yeah, opting for a quick charge against the wall right there. You know, IF is actually taking this kind of slow. They baited out that hit pretty hard and left some cans there. But, you know, they have to be concerned about time as well. A 5-minute, 30-second time isn't really something to joke about. That's still a pretty good time.
Definitely gonna have to keep moving if they want to match that one. Oh, but here's the Boomer, standing on a lot of cans, spit going out. The one on top of the generator is actually...
Wow,
Yep, there
it
it
actually
goes.
caught on fire on top of the generator. Some other cans getting tossed low ground, and a flaming hunter looking for some sort of a separation pounce. Maybe going to go onto Bill right there. No, he's actually going to take Lewis if he can land it. And wow, that is completely out of line of sight of everyone on the Survivor team. That should be an in cap right there.
It is.
That's going to be a great delay, and that hit overall was very nice. Getting a burn, and a second burn right there from Bots No One. Very nice move by this spitter.
Yikes.
You know, this is looking like Bots can actually turn this around and finally take a round from IF at this point. Looking for a charge right here. Pole's going to land. All he has to do is take it off the ledge, and he gets it. Only half of the cans in for IF right now, and a death charge onto Leon Kennedy.
Death charge at 13 is not bad.
Yeah, it's not too late. They still have some hard 3 cans to get. Looking for separation pounce over here, but Lewis going to dead stop that hunter and get the kill. So nothing really happening right there. Zoe hoarded, trying to put some cans in right here, but it looks like Francis is going to have no trouble pouring. They still have to get 2 of the hard 3 cans. Oh, 1 can still lit right there. I don't know if Survivor's very nice last second save by Francis. But an in cap onto Zoe. Honestly, they need to be a little more careful. They really need to get these common infected killed. Otherwise, they're just going to get capped everywhere. Charger looking to get the final cap. He doesn't have almost any health left if Zoe just shoots him, but Zoe is not. And that is a wipe.
I guess they figure that's probably the end of the time, so I might as well just let it go.
That certainly was probably the case. So that is a win for Bots actually staying in this game. So 2-1 right now with Insidious Folly taking the lead. Indeed, it is 2-1. And Insidious Folly going to take it out on Survivor side. If they don't get wiped here and get a pretty nice time, this could be the end of the map. And Boomer looking for a quick boom right here, going to land it. Actually some cans available to be knocked off, and 1 burning and spit right there. No burns going out, but Boomer's still alive, and he's been M2'd a lot. 1 can flying up in the air, but it's going the wrong Oh, actually stumped.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, barely getting caught right there by the little lip on the edge of the map.
Yeah,
and Charger looking for free
close.
charge here onto Bill, who's not quite hoarded. Wow. Self-auto shotgun clear from Leon Kennedy right there. Survivor splitting up like crazy, though, getting a lot of cans moved to upper ground. There's a hunter looking for some sort of separation. Smoker up as well now. Looks like they want to hit on hard 3, but there is cover right now from Zoe. Spit being deployed on top.
Okay, he's got the saves. He can just go and clear out Lewis at his leisure.
Just before getting pulled. So, a lot of cans moving really fast, but Survivors need to be careful. There's a spitter up. Not really any cappers right here, but they could even get a separation spit right now. Those cans are almost unmanaged. Oh, spit kind of being deployed a little hastily there, I think. Not going to get anything, and the Boomer was protected as well.
For a moment there, I confused Zoe's health bar with Lewis's. I was going to say, you're going to go down healing standing there. That's not a good idea.
Yeah.
But I was wrong.
And there goes the cap. On to Lewis, just getting a little bit of a quick burn. Spitter going for an artillery spit. But it's not going to land right there. He has been taken down. They do have a charger up in the hands of Bloody M. But there's only a few low ground cans left to get. Although they are on opposite sides of the map. Actually, there's quite a few left to get, so forget anything I just said.
I don't even know. I don't even know what she said, so it's okay.
I feel like Bots really needs to get their spawns together. They've been hitting a little bit ad hoc, kind of haphazard. And now looking for this jockey, getting a ledge down onto Zoe right there. They actually get the ledge and a death charge right here. This is the kind of thing we need to see. They get the death charge at 14, which is not too bad. And a ledge cap and boom as sort of delays right here.
Not bad.
Honestly, at this point, they still have a chance to win on time, but if they want to really secure this round, they need to finish up this wipe. Survivors taking some time to clear common right here. Not a bad idea. Lewis has grabbed alley cans. But there's only one survivor protecting him right now. They have a spitter up. If the spitter can find a spawn, they can get this burn. He does get the spawn. Looking for the burn right there. And a nice intercept pulled by the smoker. That is a
Lewis
huge
gonna
burn.
beat a jockey to death with a gas can.
Oh, wow. Then that was dangerously close to a tri-cap, huh?
Yes, it was. It was quite humorous of a save, though.
Indeed. And Zoe's still in-capped right here. Survivor's pretty low on health. Francis choosing to take his kit. There are extra kits right there, so Zoe could go ahead and take one of those if they wanted. And it looks like she will. Anadi choosing to kit up instead of just popping pills. They have about 5 more low ground cans to grab at this point. I don't know. There's the last one. Wow, all sides of the map for these.
Mm-hmm.
So even if they can make this, it'll be a long time. Boom, and a ledge cap right there. Looking for a pull on Zoe. All they need to get is the last cap, but the charger was focused down by the survivors. So no wipe for them right there. Nice job focusing that charger.
Probably gonna have a 2-2 off of that. So it's time to get some cans.
Indeed. Of course, they can't get a lot of them very fast, just due to how spread they are. Lewis looking to separate and get this one low ground can right here. It should be fine. Spawn's just now coming up. They'd have to push pretty quickly to grab that nice hand-to-hand toss from Lewis to Zoe right there. I always love seeing that. And we have a separation jock going in.
Actually, do have another 3 cap.
Oh, getting the cap inside. All they need to do is land this pounce, and it does go in. Bot securing another wipe against IF. All they have to do is get 20 cans, and they can tie it up 2-2. Wow, this game is looking so one-sided after those first 2 rounds, but Bot's really strutting their stuff right now.
Not bad, not bad.
Next round starting once again. Survivors do have 1 pipe bomb this time. It looks like there aren't any more than that. Oh, they found another one. So never mind. SI do have, I believe, a jockey as their last capper. Spitter, Hunter, Charger, Jockey. And they are just going to wait patiently to hit. No smoker sack, or no Hunter sack at this point, it looks like. There's not enough cans there. Bot's cell actually burning a can somehow. Was it stuck underneath something? I don't know why they would have burned that. It must have been stuck underneath the air conditioner unit over there.
Most likely. I did not catch that myself, though.
Jockey looking for a cap onto Bill right here.
Lewis unknowingly blocking the spit on the cans. Hitting him right in the head.
That could have been a burn, yeah.
Kind of like, what am I taking damage for? Oh, I blocked his spit. Okay.
I believe that is when we use the phrase calculated. That was a calculated spit block.
Should show you the original clip that comes from, actually. It's pretty humorous. It's a League of Legends thing.
Oh, I haven't actually seen that.
Hotshot GG lives with like 5 health, I believe, and he's like, calculated! He gets the kill or something, I don't remember. I think he gets the kill and lives with 5 health. Anyway, that's enough for references that half of our audience will not understand. Got 11 cans in at the moment.
Yeah, I don't think SI really dropped much on that last hit, and once again, they have it 3 cap.
Looking for the death charge.
Oh, that pull not going to land. Charger going for it for free, but that's definitely
Bill's
not
just
going
kind
to
of baiting it, yeah. Because he knew it was just going to be a free charge, so I figured, well, you can just charge off the building if you like. I'm just going to dodge back and pose no danger to myself here.
Indeed.
Bringing up these 3 from alley.
Yeah, we just saw minor damage and delays off of that hit. Not really going to affect much. So
This is
Watt's
looking like
looking
they're
to take
around.
it.
Yeah.
They've just grabbed hard 3, and he should be able to get those up before spawns come up. There's just a Hunter and spawn looking right now. Smoker Jockey just coming up. And do they have a spitter? No, they have a boomer, so these cans aren't even really going to be contested. 2 cans, actually only 1 can left to get, and they probably won on time as well. With 19 cans, with over 5 minutes on the clock, that's probably went. Oh wow, nice tongue
Nice
cut.
tongue cut, yeah, with the crowbar there.
And Jockey taking a ledge jock right there. Hunter going in, probably trying to hit a DP, but it's not going to happen. Gets the cap there. And Francis is just going to rush in this last can. That's all he has to do. No spawns are up. And that is the round. Very well done by bots once again. And both teams are going to have to try their hardest because it's all going to come down to this last round.
Very exciting.
A nickname
Actually
says,
have a round 5?
patch 1.8.1. Survivors now say got it every time they touch an item. That's absolutely true. I remember that patch. So. Going for a quick hit
That's not what I
sack here.
remember.
Hunter getting a pounce down low ground. Spitter looking for some sort of a spit on cans. Just going to cause a little bit of damage. Jockey sacking as well. And it looks like they still have a charger in spawn. Maybe it's some sort of a bait to make them try to think there's no charger, but they should know there's a charger.
Perhaps.
Rounds have not swapped.
Exactly.
Play order hasn't swapped.
Yeah, you get the same 4 every time the round starts, unless you switch play order.
Play order, indeed.
So,
and they actually grabbed one.
I think some teams
hard
probably
3-can.
don't know that, though. It's not extremely intuitive.
Yeah, it might be the case.
I don't know.
And of course, if you're going to pod where people are coming and going, it can be hard to tell which SI were had at the beginning of the round anyway, and then it can always change. Looking for another hit low ground. Actually, probably going to get a spit right here. Francis looking to grab these cans, but one gets burned, the other is lit, and all Charger has to do is die because he doesn't have anything, unfortunately.
Pretty good
Smoker
delay,
taken
though.
down pretty late. Yeah.
But with all those spawns down, we are going to see a lot of splitting up.
I think Zoe
Coming
thinking
out.
about waiting for those cans to come back again. Survivors have spread out a lot of cans all over the map. The spitter died pretty early, so there might be another spit. It looks like they're going to be all back in at the generator at the same time. This hit could come in at any time, though. Nice rocket boom. Oh, wow. Actually getting dead stopped right there. Gonna hit the boomer to try to knock cans out of spit, and actually managing to save all of those, albeit taking a lot of damage. And it looks like just a separation jockey. Charger, not sure if he's gonna go in or not. Probably a good idea to save it at this point. This is a big haul for IF right here. Bots haven't really gotten any major delays on at this point, although they did burn some low ground cans.
Got 17 with about 450 on the bonus clock. So it's not bad, considering.
Yeah, the last cans they have to get are on opposite sides of the maps. Hunter looking for that capper down there, but he doesn't really have anything. It looks like Smoke
Lewis
Charger.
once again opting to go for the bash the SI to death with the gas can option.
Not a bad option. And then you get to keep your
Not
gas
bad
can.
considering you have considering you have 5 shoves. Not a bad option.
Survivors also have a lot of pipe bombs this round. Oh, actually getting a free death charge right there, but there's only a couple cans left to get
Crazy
in.
angle. That was really almost close to hitting the corner there, it seemed like. from
Wow,
my point
actually
of view.
getting a pull here, it's not a ledge pull, but having trouble clearing it. So if nothing else, this will be a pretty nice time delay. But it looks like Survivors still set up
Hunter
to get
just
about a
sitting there next to
5-minute
that
time.
can saying, "This is my can. Oh, you have T2. Never mind. You can have it. I'm out of here."
He's going for a last second delay. Wow, actually does not get in. Hunter
So
stopping
that's
just short of Francis.
507.30 on the bonus clock. We're gonna have to see bots try to beat that.
I do believe we saw bots get like a 5:30 time on round 3 or something like that. So it's
Sounds
definitely
about right.
within their grasp to take this time, but they are going to have to pull out all the stop. Move to get canned so quickly. Lewis, or Bill, actually a little bit split right here, but SI do not have a smoker or anything to set that up. There is a spitter looking like they maybe want to do some sort of a delay spit at generator here. It wouldn't be a bad idea, honestly, because every delay is going to count when you're talking about a 5-minute time.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the last of the upper ground can. Survivor's probably going to move to the same low ground 4 that they go to pretty much every other time.
Did you hear Dusty talk? Because I didn't hear him talk. He's apologizing for coming in and saying something.
I sure didn't hear Dusty at all.
Pretty
And
sure you're muted.
Hits
Fred.
coming in. Actually, it's Spit going onto those cans. Francis going in to save him. He does almost get the save, but he actually puts one back into Spit.
Oh
That's
my
a death
goodness.
charge as well. And a double can burn right there with that
That
ledge cap.
is- Whole lot going on all at once.
Yeah,
Two
that
cans
could
burning,
honestly...
ledge cap, and a death charge.
That could really destroy Bot's attempt to get this 5-minute 30 time they have, but I've seen crazier things happen. It is possible.
7-can death charge, though. Pretty scary. Bill
Certainly
will
is.
take that shot and get these two in. Maybe get it.
Well, they
get a couple
really
more.
need to avoid getting too hoarded and other things like that. They do have a lot of pipe bombs.
A lot of nice can passing going on right now, but
Ooh,
that's
too
some
much
big
separation right here. That's going to be an in cap. No, not an in cap, but a can burn.
Bill kind of messing up the shove there on the smoker. But he got those cans in, so he's fine.
Survivor's
see.
looking to do some more splitting up right here. There's a free charge. Thinking about going for whoever decides they can push hard 3.
I don't think they're going to want to go for that right now, though. Probably go for that as a group.
Indeed, they really need to, and SI spawns are just now coming up. There's a lot of horde spawn on low ground right there. Jockey going in for Bill, and he does land that nice dead stop onto the Hunter up top. And Spit looking for that can, actually not going to get it. Very nice save, nice timing by Lewis, and it's not clear.
Treasure has
Zoe
that
looking for
spawn
the
now.
pickup.
Oh.
Wow. Bad
Ugh.
choice by Zoe, trying to get the pickup instead.
I think
I am
that's going to
so
be bad.
stuck spectating someone.
Yeah, it's funny, you can actually change spectate targets, but you can't move your camera.
Very unfortunate. Can they
Until you
actually beat
respect.
this time now? I mean, if they can get the last cans in without any delay. But this is a 2-cap attempt coming in. 2-cap not going to land. Boomer going to get some nice delay right here. But on the other hand, it's going to leave Bill free to sort of roam the map and do as he pleases. Only a spitter up right now. Lewis just needs to get away from the
I'm
gas
expecting
can.
a pipe bomb here.
Oh, not bad. Spit going to go in.
It's
He's
still
going to get
doable.
saved by Bloody M.
It's going to be close. Oh,
Where's the last can at?
can.
Oh, wow.
No.
That burn is really
Bill
going to hurt
has
it
the
for him.
last can, or had it.
That's it. I'm pretty
That is
sure.
it.
Yeah, even if you add 40
They were
seconds
going to
to
win
this
by
time,
about 10 seconds if he had saved that.
and Bill dropping another can on accident. Oh wow, and it gets burned. That is it.
That's a heartbreaker. That was really, really close.
What a close game though.
come from
Going
behind win.
2-2, playing the 5th round, and Bill opting to jump off the map. Very nicely played map. So going to be taken by Insidious Folly. Team
Indeed,
bots
moving
of
on
the
to
system.
Riverbank now.
Yeah. So bots off the system needs to take the win in Riverbank and on the next map, Plank Country, if they want to stay in this game. And so we have been kicked out. They will go back to lobby, set up the server, and bring us back in.
Mm-hmm. You know, maybe I should have actually told him how to add the Scavenge cooldown time to vanilla Scavenge. It's not that difficult. Might have saved us the trouble of having to go back to the main menu
Indeed.
every time they want to change maps. I'll have to get that to them. Well, anyway. Looks like we're going to be here for a minute.
Indeed. So if you guys have any shoutouts, I am watching the chat right now if you want to just put them in there, or you can try to add me or Icy Inferno, which can sometimes be a difficult task.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say. I think it's about time for spring cleaning for me. I believe I've hit 299 friends.
Yeah.
And there's at least 5 people, I think, that haven't been online in over 100 days. So.
Indeedly Wheedly.
But we'll get to that later, because right now we have some Scavenge to watch.
Let's see.
There is also the matter of the loser getting to choose what side they want to start with. Might be a little bit annoying if you choose to save it to stay in server and have to have everybody spectate and switch around, I guess.
Indeed.
Maybe a little bit easier in lobby.
Oh boy, so it's still not in server yet. We're probably just teams that are in the lobby talking about who's
Got
got
one
the
more
prettiest
jab at our
hair.
players coming out from Cold Storm here. He says, shout out to the players. Charger Airlines is popular flight.
There were quite a few death charges in that round from both teams, honestly.
Well, they
Bots
do
would get most
happen.
of them in the first couple of rounds, but some very nice ones coming out from bots as well. That can't be real. Shout out from Miraz to Scavogel ruining Scavenge. That can't be the real Miraz. I refuse to believe it.
That's harsh, sir.
And Thunders with the retort. How Scavogel ruined Scavenge. Roof ruined Scavenge. Oh, sick burn.
I mean, jeez. I haven't even gotten around to messing with the item density yet. All it does is replace your T2s with T1s and reduce the burn time, hardly. No, practically, I mean.
And reduce them too. And replace kits with temp health medkits.
There you go. Yeah, that's true.
It
does do a
and
number
change
of
spawn
things,
timers. Yeah, it does a lot
the
of things.
spawn timers are actually a lot lower too. Well, in general, it just makes things a little more difficult for the survivors and a little more interesting to watch.
Yeah, and it's not quite as I mean, it's not quite as much of a full modification as Confogel or anything is. It's really a lot of fun in its current form.
Yeah. I think I kind of like having items all over the map, at least in 4v4, but in 1v1 it gets a little bit ridiculous.
Well, in even in just regular Scavenge, I've always sort of felt that half of the strategy is wisely managing these items across the map, and even if there are a huge number of pipe bombs like on Atrium or something, you can still tell which teams are managing them better. Teams still run out of pipe bombs all the time, so it's a huge point of strategy in my opinion.
Yeah, I never really, I'm not even sure if I've heard much in the way of complaints, even from Versus players, about how much stuff there is in 4v4. It's mostly just like 1v1 and 2v2. It's like, why is there so much stuff?
Alright, so is anybody in
the
server yet? Oh boy. So we will be
that's
going
not
on
true. I have heard one or two people complain to me about too much health in 4v4, but I think that they've since recognized that it is very much a time game and not a health game.
Yeah, once again, I really like that Scavenge is played based on time. I mean, if you're gonna get wipes too often, it kind of hurts the scoring system.
It's not as much fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't give this like whole you need to actually go fast as survivors and run into cappers every once in a while.
Gotta go fast.
Indeed.
The game.
And looks like team's just doing some warm-up round.
How does Coach have an Uzi right now? What is going on?
Tier 1 actually spawns next to the generator on this map, and you have to move somewhere to get Tier 2. So that's actually an interesting feature about this map. Of course, if you just go towards the end safe room, you go up one of the staircases there's actually an AK next to a bunch of bile bombs. So you can get Tier 2 pretty quickly if you actually want to go for them, but it's... Looks like this will probably be going live pretty quickly.
Indeed.
One of the teams not ready, actually, it looks like. Yeah, so bots is not ready.
Jeff, apparently there is some spam going on in the chat. I don't know if you're seeing that. Not sure. I haven't had a look myself yet, I'm just being informed.
Oh boy.
Anyway.
Looks like somebody just got banned. Ouch.
Well, that's good.
Burn.
Well done.
So yeah, round gonna be going live with Insidious Folly up on Survivor first, it looks like. Bot's gonna be playing Infected on this map. And hopefully we can have another exciting game going to 5 rounds. And then another exciting game on Swamp Fever.
Oh, I think we might have actually banned the wrong person. But, it's okay. It's not.
I'm sure it'll work out.
I don't know.
And both teams calling are going to move out and actually drop down to lower level first. They are carrying right now 3 Uzis and 1 shotgun. Boom going in. Looks like SI
keep
just doing
that T1.
Quick hit right here. They
Yeah,
have
just
sacked.
getting rid of some spawns, I guess.
Yeah, that smoker's still up. Maybe looking for a separation player. Gonna wait for the survivors to come back in.
Okay, I think he could just hold on to that. He'd probably be alright.
And I wonder how
I
far
wanna-
the survivors are going to go at this point. Looks like the survivors are going to go all the way out for this last can out here. And probably start tossing cans up the open street. Spitter is looking for some sort of a free spit here, honestly, it looks like. I'm not really so sure about that, though. Survivors quickly going to clear that. Maybe just trying to sack to get better SI setup. Separation pull going in right here.
Another boom. There's another 2-2 then, yeah.
That
is an interesting feature about this map, by the way. For those of you versus players, the truck is not there blocking that street, so you can bring the cans up all the way up the wide alley there. Kind of nice.
Yeah, I feel like I made the mistake of not using that alley last time I played this map. As one of those zero awareness Vogel kids. Timer actually running low right here. And there's still a good amount of horde out. Survivors trying to bring these cans in. It's a very large haul. Ellis juking that charger in the back. And
Looks like we're gonna get that pour in the front. Oh, Hunter's looking for the pounce, but they're carrying cans back there, so that's okay.
Pounce has landed. So unless there's a juggle fail in the back, no, looks fine. 4 going in, so they have some time on the clock now. Charger missing once again onto Ellis. But he's taking a lot of damage trying to get that killed. No can burns or anything, though.
Indeed. Yeah, that's all of the long cans in that direction. Yes, it is. And they're all coming in right now. They might try to get a burn play with 1 or 2 cappers here. It's probably not gonna do much. There's a lot of achievements going on in this game, I have to say. Like somebody may have reset their achievements.
Looking for a spit burn play right here. Spit actually gonna land, but a nice save by Leon Kennedy, just not far enough away from the survivors. Boomer going in there.
It's almost a burn. So that's the last of those long cans. It looks like we just have the park cans and our 3 friends upstairs in the house to go.
Yep. Certainly looks that way. Leon Kennedy gonna head the pack. Not being boomed right here at all. Oh, actually they're gonna switch directions and go for some close cans. Looks like there was a molly deployed near the generator. Cans are getting tossed down. Actually getting a nice separation pull right there. Charger killed very quickly. Cans in spit, but Ellis doing a good job juggling him out. He actually drops. 2 of them have been dropped all the way to the lower level, but I guess that's not too much of a retreat due to the added staircase in scavenge mode.
Yeah, it's not really that big of a deal. Especially if that car weren't alarmed, but it is. So, gotta do some tricky jumping onto the fence there to go grab those. Still not really a big deal.
Indeed.
That car alarm does add an interesting level of strategy to the SI here. It's a lot easier to trigger that one than the one on Milltown, if you ask me.
Certainly seems that way. Getting a cap right here. You know, SI still coming in a little bit staggered. But honestly, this is kind of a low time for the survivors.
Ooh, big separation charge there, stopping the heal. And believe it or not, when the survivors are low on slot 5 health items, get them before they heal is in fact a valid strategy in Scavenge.
Yeah, honestly, pretty good tactic. So, you know, any
something you'll hear more experienced versus players making fun of the lower level players for, and getting pub games and games where there are medkits. But it does work in Scavenge. Because you have to take the time to heal again, and you lose time on that.
You know, survivors do not really have a lot of time on the clock right here. They have just gotten another can in, but they've only got 40 seconds on the clock to get these cans in. It's a lot of separation, and there is looking for a spit play right here. That should actually burn some cans. Hunter doing a nice job just waiting for the intercept. Wow, that is a huge take, all burned up.
That is the strength of the Hunter in Scavenge. You can just jump around all over the place while the cans are sitting in the spit, and you can just say, "Come at me, survivors, I dare you." And if they do, then you just cap them, and then the cans burn
Yes,
anyway.
indeed. They've only got 10 seconds left on the clock to get these cans in. Looks like Leon Kennedy's going to rush for some sort of a pour in front, but a smoker is chasing him pretty well. They're probably going to be just fine in overtime here,
there,
but
yeah.
yeah, the SI should
they're
really go
fine.
for some kind of a double cap, though. Charger not getting a spawn. He might be able to intercept on that.
Oh
wow.
my gosh, single
Leon
common
Kennedy
blocking
not
Rochelle
going to
into
get-
the charge.
Wow,
Yeah.
MVP single common, it looks like. So that's a pretty good two cap right there. Survivor's having to rush back in with these cans. It looks like Ellis is going to die. He is dead, and there's a two cap attempt
Nick
again.
gonna beat that hunter to death with a gas can. That's all. That's good. But we only have 2 survivors alive right now.
Yeah,
Has to be
Smoker's
said, this map
working on
is
that
pretty
recharge.
crazy. Only 16 cans, but it sprawls so much. Pretty much forces you into overtime pretty frequently.
We just saw
Nick's just
can
gonna free
drop.
himself
Yeah,
with a can
drop
there.
clear.
But
Charger versus
Smoker
Nick, it
and a
looks
Charger
like.
after him in overtime. He can't even do anything about that Charger, unfortunately.
Yeah.
What he
holding
could
the
do
gas
is
can,
drop
it's
the
over.
cans, slice the Charger, pick it back up, and then do that one more time, and he would have enough time to do it, but it takes so long.
You know, I've tried
Do
doing
that.
that before, and I can never make it happen. It always seems to run out of time just before I can pick it up again.
Yeah, I'm not even sure how it works, to be honest. I think it probably is only if
It's
you
about
have
a
a
1
katana.
second. You have a 1 second time from like when you drop the can to picking it up again. So
Yeah.
I guess you could get the slice.
If you
in
have
there.
a fast melee like a katana or a machete, yeah, I would imagine you could do it.
Boomer going for an early
But-
boom right there, but getting caught. So now it's bots on Survivor. IF only made it with 11 cans in right there. And bots probably just going to go for some closer cans since they do not have to actually clear out the whole map.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Ellis
wow.
opting not to can trick, just throwing it out in front of him and getting capped. Rochelle probably gonna clear through the floor?
Maybe.
Question mark?
But
No,
Hunter looking
going
for
up.
that intercept right there, and he might get it. He
Oh.
does get the intercept.
Wow.
Bots not really showing their strengths right here. Getting two capped right off the
Just gonna
bat.
spit on the pounce because it's probably gonna be an in cap. That's a pretty good
And
idea.
an
Hold on,
intercept
3
with the
cap
jockey,
now.
and Nick isn't anywhere to help them right now. He was just going for some can pours.
Bloody M probably gonna die here. I don't know why they didn't just clear him through the floor. Maybe they didn't realize they could.
I think they tried to. We saw Rochelle try to do it.
Yeah, she did. She chipped the hunter a little bit. That's a kill on Bloody M. She chipped the hunter a little bit, but she didn't really do very much to the smoker.
Yeah, she
Clear the
kind
floor.
of gave up after trying just once.
It was
Very early
something
kill.
else.
So Survivor's going to have to work really hard to get these cans in. Honestly, when you have a wipe like that, just be a little more cautious and get your cans slowly.
Indeed, especially
Seems
when
like
you
me.
have tier 1 only here.
Cans still coming in pretty quickly, though. They've got a lot of time on the clock and can move through some more. Boom going in. We'll probably see a tri-cap attempt coming in here pretty quickly.
Probably. I would go for it while they don't have any cans, so if the smoker is still useful.
Yeah, Distraction Hunter sort of flying around. Everybody's spawning on this bus right here, though. They're going to have to find something new to do. Maybe just going to wait until they start bringing cans back in, which honestly might be a good decision so they can play on time as well as just on cap. And they do have a spit up now. It looks like they're just going to sack the spit. They want to have a boomer at this point. Oh, it's a distraction spit trying to move the survivors. Hunter getting dead stop. Charger going to whiff his charge, and that hit is actually
Chair's
been
going
taken down.
everywhere.
Oh yeah, he can actually get an achievement for that. I believe.
Oh,
if he
yeah, I don't
actually
even think
grabs
I've ever got that one. I don't think I ever got that achievement, I have to be honest. I think you have to
Sub
knock
in and,
one survivor through like 10 chairs or something like that.
Yeah, it's something like that to that effect.
Huh. Never really played this map
Wow,
very much.
separation charge going in right here, and Smoker looking for the intercept. Nick
Ooh.
not paying attention.
Once again, dropping the can that he could just use to clear himself.
Indeed, maybe these survivors are used to playing without can trick or something.
Could be. Although I doubt they're playing in CSL too. I don't know. Are there any European teams in that?
I don't believe there are.
I'm not even sure if they're allowed to be honest. Probably, but it doesn't have very good.
Rochelle getting a lot of
publicity,
can
so.
pours in down low, but honestly, they need to help get Coach up. Because if they can't get Coach up right here, choosing to put fire in on top of him, not really good decision at this point. Should have just cleared the commons with his guns, and that's actually the wipe. Rochelle has been capped in the other direction.
Survivors just went for a little too much of a split up to try to get the 12 cans fast rather than safely, and did not work out very well for them. I guess maybe according to the chat, I guess it's it. They might have just wanted to go, half of them wanted to go long cans and half of them wanted to go short cans, and everybody split up and died.
We can get across here.
That's too bad.
Girl, you got to learn to shoot.
I think that's how a lot of Scavenge ran, and honestly, is everyone split up and died.
Up the stairs.
Well, yeah, that's... I mean, you're forced to split up when you're playing for time, but in that case,
Yep,
it wasn't really necessary, it just kind of happened.
certainly.
Nick walking right past that auto shotgun. And he says, no
Maybe they're
thank
just
you,
gonna
I like
keep,
my pump.
Tier 1.
Got this one.
Maybe these are
Interesting.
some versus players or something. But Smoker has pre-spawned. The SI only have a 2-2 right now. Looking for a boom. Actually getting a boom and a cap up top. Survivor should be able to clear that pretty
Coach.
quickly, though.
Coach walking right past Rochelle, but that's okay because the other survivors are going to clear her.
And it looks like Survivor's...
Smoker doing his best impression of a boomer standing on top of the alarm car and hoping for it to go off when he dies.
Team Bots once again splitting off in two different directions. But it looks like Coach is going to turn around and come back.
Yeah, get back together here before bad things happen.
There's
As they're
a
prone to do.
Spitter and Hunter up in the hands of Dream and Atari.
Oh, there's actually...
I'm
Oh,
not
that's a
insane.
shove kill on the jockey there.
Wow, nice intercept with that Charger. That's going to be a burn and
Man.
probably an in cap with that Hunter. Coach looking for the clear, but he's still on tier 1. Not going to get up very quickly. Charger getting that cap inside as well. Just barely saved before the in cap goes in.
Oh, it's actually a chainsaw on this map.
Gosh, I cannot.
Aren't that many scavenge maps with a chainsaw?
Yeah, really.
It's a pretty good common clearing tool if you're sitting on the generator watching somebody pour. So it might not be a bad idea to
I
actually
guess.
take it.
But I think the main problem with picking up a chainsaw is it takes a long time to
Yeah.
rev
So,
up. So it's like if you need to like
And you
switch
can't
to
level.
it and kill that jockey real quick, you can't do that.
Right. So the melee weapons offer a very larger utility
Oh wow,
to
getting an
scavenge
alarm
really
car
than they do
pull
to
right
person.
here. On the front, on the cell, and a triple boom as well. SI might just go in for some sort of a delay right here. Hunter looking for that pounce. Gonna get a pounce onto Ellis.
Can's not really going much of anywhere. Oh, actually, no, that's not true. There's one in the truck. Yeah. Behind the truck. So that one's gone. They can shoot it pretty easily, though.
Yes,
But
indeed.
That's a long can, so...
Yeah, will be interesting to see how long it is exactly. I think there used to be a
I
trick
think
where
they-
survivors could get out of the map and go over there, but
I
Not sure if
don't
that
think you
exists
can
anymore.
actually go over there, but you can go on that ledge next to that street there.
Boomer gonna get popped right there. That alarm is still going. Survivor's gonna have to use up a lot of pipes to keep themselves from getting screwed over by this.
That exploit does still exist, though. Pretty much positive, but it doesn't let you
Oh.
actually get outside the map. Just
Nice
around the edges.
tongue cut by Nick right there, and he's looking to solo this jockey as well. Getting it chipped pretty hard. Does get taken down.
How
And now the
play
SI just
by
have
a
the
Nick player.
Indeed. Oh wow, actually gonna take that charge, but it's gonna get cleared. Looks like we have an AK-47 in the hands of no one, able to get that clear long range. And Survivor's
was
actually
just
doing a
sitting
better
there
job this
waiting.
time.
He was just sitting there waiting for the cap to happen the whole time, and Deno was just like, "Nope, I'm good. I'm fine. You can just keep sitting there and twiddling your thumbs." Oh, okay,
Cell
there's
was
a charger. I'll let
quite
you
a
clear
bit
that.
hoarded in the back right there. Survivor's finally turning around to help him, but you know he's still hoarded. Doesn't have a melee weapon or anything. And he's
Spitter
holding
doesn't
two
really have
gaskets.
much to spit on though, so
Looking
just
to
gonna
get
go
that
in and die.
artillery spit, but not gonna happen. You know, honestly, I think the SI should have capitalized on Coach in the back. He still hasn't
Yeah.
moved from that spot, really.
I got one.
He's really
Instead,
stuck.
they opted to hit
in the
where the
common
cans
there.
were.
Because, like I said, still does not have a T2 gun at all.
And he doesn't even have a melee weapon, which is really why the Horde was killing him so hard.
Indeed.
And so they have, I believe actually both alarm cars have been hit, and so there's no more danger of that coming in. But they pretty much just have two more cans to get, long cans in low direction, I think. Yeah, it does look like that. And hit coming in pretty early, looking for a charge right there, actually running into a bush instead. It's going to get chipped down. Charger actually still alive though, and they do have a Hunter jockey looking for some sort of a hit inside the house right here. Going to grab the jock, and now it's up to the Hunter to make this intercept, but oh, it actually gets cleared through the floor from Rochelle's AK-47. Nice moves by Rochelle, honestly.
B2 reminding me that you actually still can send me shoutouts. Even though I'm full on friends, if we share a group in common, you can send me a message on Steam. I'm not really even sure how that works, to be honest. I think there might just be a button on my Steam page that says send a message, or...
Yeah, and that's how it works, I'm pretty sure. If you guys...
So you could join Jeff's cast announcement group, and that would do it, if you would like.
The round is just ending right here. Ellis getting some nice pours through some spit on that shot right there, so much better play from bots. Now playing a much safer round. Not exactly a high time, but you know, it seems like a pretty difficult to get a great time on this map, since you just have to go so far.
I wouldn't expect too much more than, I don't know, 2 minutes. Because it's only 16 cans, and they're everywhere. It's so far away in 2 different directions.
We do see an early boom stack right there, so in fact did have a 2-1 smoker, hunter, and spitter. And if any of you guys watching the chat want to get notifications for when we do more of these casts, you should join Jeff's Steam group, Jeff's L32 casts. Hopefully Jeff can put the URL for that in the stream for people to see. But yeah, you could also give us shoutouts by going through that group as well. And Hunter getting a separation pounce up here in this upper room. A lot of cans split around, and there is a spitter up right now. Spitter might just have to go spit on that Hunter, though. Looking for a separation spit onto a gas can, maybe. Looks like he's not really completely sure
There's
what to
not a
do.
lot for him to do. I mean, spitting on the Hunter isn't really going to assist in the kill so much as just the end cap, which he had anyway, so...
Yeah, he kind of
he's
just
just gonna
went for
go
some
hide.
sort of an intercept spit or something, but he needs a way to get out of here.
He's just going to climb up.
Oh, that's very close. Nick actually looking for the pick onto that smoker. Not going to find it. There's a pull in the back right here, but Charger not getting in the...
Yeah.
Oh, wow. A lot of cans spit on right there. Survivors moving quickly to get them covered, though. Time very low for IF. They haven't really been quick about getting any of these cans back in. Charger coming in to try to get it some punches onto Nick, but actually whipping the charge. That punch charge not working out for him.
Went for that punch charge, and that pretty much just made him miss the actual charge.
Now Ellis has eaten the boom for his team. Coach actually getting in-capped, trying to save some cans from spit in the back.
In my experience, the punch charge is only really a good idea if the survivor is either A, stuck right up against a wall and not really going much of anywhere, or B, standing still, scoped in like a fool, or caught in common.
We did see a very nice cap next to the generator here for a lot of damage, and actually it got pipe bomb cleared, I believe. Coach getting pulled in the back. Going to be a pretty quick clear
Big
on
damage.
that. But honestly, I have taken a lot of damage.
Yeah. Gonna need to see Coach heal here, probably. I wouldn't want to waste pills on that when he's practically down to 1.
Yes, indeed. He's
Just
really
toss
trying to
that
get
can and
these
start
cans moved,
healing.
because honestly, Coach can't defend those alone. Spitter looking for a spit in cap onto Coach. And not going to happen. Coach really needs to heal, though. He's going to take his shot first and then go ahead and cut, just so he can't get in capped or anything. Doesn't take as much time.
Just gonna grab the house cans here.
Survivor's going for some close cans, actually getting a separation pull and a very nice pounce up top. Nick's probably going to be able to clear that pretty quick. And he does get that clear. So
My Hunter ragdoll is absolutely hilarious, I must say. He's hunched over the railing with both of his arms, like he's leaning forward, hanging over it.
nice.
Let's take a screenshot.
So Survivor's just adding in a few more cans to give them some more time buffer. Separation jockey going in up top, but honestly, it's probably isn't going to do too much. Surprisingly, not getting cleared very fast at all. Nice jockey jukes then, putting himself behind bushes and whatnot, almost getting an in cap right there. Ellis is probably just going to go ahead and pill up. Bring a bile bomb out. There are some SI spawned up right here, looking to get something of a quick hit. Oh wow, and that punch actually goes on to Ellis just as he's on that shot. So Bile has been deployed, and survivors are going to try to rush out and get as many cans as they can in this direction, I think. They could just choose to get some close ones and turn around, but honestly, with those SI down, I'd imagine they're going to try to go all the way.
They could go all the way.
Ideally, what you want to see happen here on Survivor is you take a nice controlled infected hit in this area and then have a free run back. And it looks like Smoker is going in. Ellis not really paying much attention. Tongue's going to be cleared.
I was going to say, I don't know if I'd really call that controlled, splitting up completely 2 and 2. Almost taking the 2 cap.
Yeah, well, they did see the boomer go down, so they knew it was unlikely
Yeah.
to have something all that deadly. And lots of cans coming in. The spit was hitting on the opposite survivors. And
They're just going to wait for the generator here, but...
yeah, really good idea. Rochelle getting that
maybe
dead
not.
stop, not finishing up the kill onto the hunter. And a pounce going in. Oh, looks like one of the caps in the front has a can drop onto Nick. Ellis holding a can alone right here, getting punched by a charger. Survivors need to get that kill in onto the charger and then start pouring cans. Rochelle actually dropping a can right here. Oh my gosh, what a fumble. I think Rochelle was
Yikes.
trying to take a shot and pick up a can again or something like that, but got a comment in the way between her and a can and got that drop with 0. Wow, so that's a round for bots right here. Currently 1-1 each of the teams in
It's a
Insidious
great
Folly.
can force by the charger there. Sorry.
Go down this alley.
Yeah, indeed. Well, Rochelle was holding at the time he dropped it, so I think it was on purpose, but Rochelle fumbling with
Yeah.
some cans lower level.
Well, Ellis really wanted to hold on to that gas can, and the charger was just not having it. He said, "Well, you know, I'm not going to charge you if you're not going to drop the thing because there's no point. I'm just going to keep punching you."
Indeed. Jockey
So-
getting chipped right here. Quick hit coming in for some spit damage, it looks like, onto Ellis. There is no can to burn in that area. And actually an intercept pole landing, so that's an in cap onto Ellis. Wow, and a repounce as well. Jockey getting in, that's a
Oof,
3
these
cap.
caps are just crazy this game.
Wow, bots are really showing their stuff on Infected. I can't believe that Jockey made it in without dying. He was so chipped from 2 of the survivors, and that's 3 in caps off of the opening hit. If
Incredible.
Dana gets a boomer or something in right here, this could really be deadly for the survivor team. And they do have a boomer,
It's
probably
going to
going to
spawn in the closet, yeah. There he goes.
getting a single boom at this point, probably not going to get any more, although he is chasing Rochelle right here for some scratches. Spitter actually going for a separation spit right here. Nick is
Rochelle.
going to clear it.
In the middle of throwing a pipe bomb, couldn't shove the boomer.
Separation spit, meaning that they're spitting on some cans that are separated. And a separation pounce has landed. Up top right there for a good amount of damage.
Oh.
Charger actually getting the intercept. Once again, these really
Gosh.
close intercepts from Team Bots, and this is
That's a
0
drop
can,
too.
0 time.
Nobody picked up a can in the back. That's the round.
Wow. Yeah, there's with only a minute 30 on the clock, delays when you're going in either direction can be deadly. You really never want to be in overtime when you're playing Scavenge. I mean, even if it feels like you're safe, everybody's got plenty of cans to hold. You just have to suddenly drop them and coordinate who's going to hold, who's going to carry, who can
Yeah,
get
it's
capped,
a
who's
mess.
not going to. And a quad boom going out very early onto Team Bots right here. Of course, Bots just has to grab 1 can and make it in. Spit being deployed in a corner, and they're probably just going to leave that hunter there. Smoker cap as well. But, you know, Coach is pretty hoarded and can't exactly...
He's fine. He's got that Molotov, and the can is free and clear away from it. And that's the
And
round.
that's the round.
One
So-
more for bots.
2-1 in favor of Bots right now, or Bots off the system.
Recursive acronyms are fun, aren't they? I've heard that wine is, in fact, not an emulator.
Indeed.
Let's get some gas.
Of course, news, not Unix. But, in a completely unrelated story, Insidious Folly going to start out on Survivor once again. Hopefully they're going to be a little more cautious this time and not lose so many cans as they did last round. Hunter coming in for just a sack right here. It looks like just a pounce and spit for some damage.
Going for that
actually,
same 3-1 split on the survivors, but
wow, getting a lot of damage
Bot's
in on
not having a
Coach
3 cap
already.
this time. For sure.
You know, I
Almost
kind of
an
like
incap.
that move going for an early hit right there, because you can definitely get another hit on this run back. Survivors just have so many cans to get all over the map.
But yeah, definitely, and just the way that they're splitting here.
You know, Rochelle
With this
rushing in
opening.
solo right now. Back to Generator. I'm not really sure what
Actually,
her plan is.
the grenade launcher on this map as well, right near the chainsaw even, is a bunch of pills, a shot, 2 pipe bombs, and a grenade launcher there.
I got this one.
Over by the water's edge. Anyway.
Lots of cans right here being pushed in by Nick. Getting caps on top of him. If the
Lot of
jockey can
cans
just
instead.
cover this.
Oh, got
Wow,
it.
Rochelle
Oh.
doing a nice job clearing that out. Taking an end cap herself though. There is a smoker pull in the back for some extra damage. So a lot of damage going out right now. But Insidious Folly probably not going to suddenly wipe right here. They
That's,
need to get
gas can
health
burn
in
in
onto
the
the
back.
survivors and oh, was it?
Yeah. All the way back there by the alleyway, there's a can burning. I believe.
Alex going for some pours right here. Honestly, Coach should just stop and heal. I don't know why he's running around with so little health. But I guess they've got some time before any SI or commons really get in. Hit coming in. No, Hunter looking to change his mind. They are going to send him in on these boom survivors though. Charger going to whiff. Pull lands, but Hunter gets dead stopped and taken down quite quickly. Coach getting in-capped, and, you know, he's just going to have to get picked up and heal once again.
I can now respawning by the chainsaw in the shop there. I don't even know what I would call that.
And an alarm car has been hit by the Survivor team. They finally get that pickup onto Coach. Actually, Separation Jockey going in onto Ellis, and Survivor's not really into position to clear that. That should be a good amount of damage. Nick trying to clear from afar right there, but I think he's still on tier 1 actually. They do get the clear finally, but Ellis is almost at no health, just barely avoiding that spit in cap right there. And he doesn't have any health items to heal himself with. Insidious Folly currently sitting at only 5 cans with 30 seconds on the map. On the
Nick
clock,
just
that
gonna
is.
heal up Ellis there. No, he's gonna be just fine. For the
Yeah.
time being.
They
They do have 2
deployed a
vials
bomb.
still on them, yeah. They could even put a Molotov on that, but they're opting not to bother, since they can just keep chaining the bio bombs,
Now they have
and
to
they're
be
gonna
really
be just
careful
fine.
here. They've only got about 10 seconds left on the clock, and they've got a
Yeah.
lot of horde coming in from that
They need
first
to get
vial
another
bomb.
vial out. Needs to
Honestly,
happen
yeah,
right
but there
now.
is a
There we
boomer
go.
coming in, getting a
Ooh.
triple boom right here. Charge has deployed, dropped one of the cans, and another can gets dropped. Coach managing to pick it up in time though. I don't see if they have another hold
That's
somewhere.
the only
They do
one.
not.
Oh my gosh,
Wow,
these can
Nick.
pickups are crazy.
Barely managing to get that just in the nick of time.
Oh!
Oh snap!
Did he just say that out loud? Oh man.
Didn't even mean to. But Coach looking to get some close cans right here. Probably a good idea. Survivors
Might
don't
put a
really
little
have a
extra
lot in range. It would just be
emphasis.
best to get as many cans as possible.
Put a little extra emphasis on the word. It seemed pretty intentional. I have
Well,
to say.
I had to
don't
say
think I
a
believe
bit
you.
later, so I couldn't figure out what else to do. And that spit is not going to get the kill, but a lot of damage. Survivors very low on health all across the board. Nobody in range of a can right here. Oh wow, just barely getting that pickup by Ellis. And they should be able to get this pour. Honestly, Ellis should just drop and go for it. There's the charger up in spawn mode. And there's a spectator joining the server. Can has been dropped. Where's the other can right now? Somebody must
Nick
be
is
holding.
just hobbling around up top with a can there and just running around and hoping not to be noticed. Gonna
Oh
get
wow,
pulled.
he does get pulled.
Can trick and pick it back up though
Wow.
for the save.
Nice
Save
move,
that one
and
in
he
the
saves
spit as
another
well.
one,
Oh
but
no,
he's in cap. They did manage to get a pour in, so they've got a little bit of
Gosh,
time, but
that's
that's
it.
a
Those
lot of
both
damage.
burned. And
Yeah,
they're
it's
out of
over.
time.
They can't reach any cans, so only 8 cans in for Insidious Folly once again. And you know, I've already forgotten who won the first map. Was it Insidious Folly?
Not sure. I
Okay.
believe you had said it was 2-1. Yes,
I
that
think-
sounds right to me.
2-1 doesn't make sense.
Let's get some gas.
No, it was 3-2 on the first map. Oh
Oh,
well.
we're talking about Rooftop? Oh, okay,
Rooftop
yes.
in the first map.
Yeah, sorry,
Who
I thought
won
you were
that?
talking. I thought we were confused as to what was going on with the last. Okay, I gotcha.
Very quick hit coming in from IF right here. Just trying to get some sort of a delay, I suppose. Not gonna get a burn or
Yeah,
anything.
IF took Rooftop.
So bots dealing with a good amount of common, and Ellis has just hit the alarm car. If they don't get a bile bomb or something taken out, then this could spell some nice delays. It looks like Rochelle is gonna go for one of these biles. Tossing it out right now. Not a bad deployment. And they only have a few more cans to get. They need to get 6 more cans. Of course, that can be trying. Honestly, if I were them, I'd try to just get a couple cans at a time, maybe 3 at most. But we'll have to see what they're going to do. Survivors split pretty hard right now, but there's only a... I believe this is a 2-2 from the infected right here. Spitter, Hunter, Jockey, Boomer. Getting a single Jockey cap in the front, and it doesn't look like Hunter actually manages to land, but Jockey not getting his charge quick enough. Spit also missing on
Not
top of
gonna
that.
do much, yeah.
And Nick is going to take this opportunity to run for some more cans. Another bile has been sent out. And there's a second chainsaw on this map that Nick has just
Wait a minute,
passed
what?
by. Yeah, chainsaw
Really?
right there. Right next to the gas
That's
cans.
crazy.
So Survivor's moving
Wow.
in. They're already bringing 3 cans in towards the generator. And if they can get this next set of 3 in, they'll be able to take this round. 2 cappers are up. And they're going to have to go for a 2 cap somewhere. Looks like Pole going in on the generator and Jockey looking for the intercept. He does land the intercept right there. And Hunter is going in, going to hit the next intercept as well. Spitter has to decide what he's going to spit on. Going to spit on just that one low can right there.
It's gonna do damage to both of
Oh,
these
wow. And I
survivors
think
here as well.
gas cans were actually blown up in the back as well. I'm seeing a lot of fire out there. I think there was
don't
an
know what happened
accidental
there.
can burn.
Yeah, I guess.
So we have 2 in-cap survivors sitting low ground right there, and Jockey flying around sort of as distraction at this point. They have gotten their pickups, and they've still got a little bit of time on the clock, but honestly, they need to get these cores in right now. They just tossed their only gas can away from all of the survivors. Wow, what a
There's-
last-second pickup.
There's a gas can on top of a bus there that they're gonna need to be crafty to try and shoot.
Yeah, if they can sit on top of those
thought you were
bushes,
gonna
they
be
can
able to
maybe
go
do
for
some
16.
sort of a curved jump. Get them, and I think Nick might have the right idea right here.
I don't think he
does
can.
grab
Oh, he
it.
could. Nice. It was perfectly in the middle. I thought maybe he couldn't reach
Rochelle
it. He
splitting
got-
off a lot, going solo for some cans right here, hopping around with Hunter. Gonna get capped. Probably not the best decision to split right there, or at least somebody should have been following her. That's a pretty full in cap right there. Looking for a multi-cap, actually hitting great intercepts
wow.
inside the room right there.
There's
Honestly,
3 caps.
at this point, the survivors might want to forget about Rochelle. No, they're going to get the pickup. They've got enough time. There are 2 cans right here. They need to just get their health items all used up. Make sure they
These
are going to be
2 are
boarded.
gonna be the last 2.
Yes, indeed. And if they do get these 2 in, that will be the map. Bots will take this map, and we will go on to a final map.
So excited. Gotta love playing country. So my favorite one is a great map.
Charge going in right there. Spit actually missing the generator. But doesn't matter. Bots getting their map. A very
That's gonna
nice
be
job
it.
by Bots on that one. Insidious Folly kind of going for just, I don't know, just playing a little bit too dangerously on their survivor side the rest of the map. The rest of the rounds.
It is a really crazy map, it has to be said. Only 16 cans, and it's just so far away, and you start with T1, and there's a car alarm, and there's 2 chainsaws apparently, and so much going on.
Yeah,
I don't know where
really...
the chainsaws fit into that, but they do.
It's a map that really punishes you for being separated. There's a lot of walls, a lot of line of sight blocks, and all these things. But it's also a map that it's so long that you almost need to split up in certain situations.
True
And of
enough.
course, if you're sitting together too much, you're going to have a lot of cans stacked up to get burnt. It's really just a trying map on all fronts, I feel like.
Indeed.
And so we will wait for them to get into server for the 3rd time.
I'm sure they won't take too long.
Well, Killer Babsy, if you don't like dark and rainy maps, we'll be removing the rain and going to a dark map that is Swamp Fever. Yeah, why can't we play on Milltown or Atrium or something with a lot of bright lights and color?
I don't know. Maybe we'll see that in some upcoming matches. Some Milltown. Milltown would be good. We haven't seen Sugar Mill yet, actually, have we? It might be fun. I always did like Sugar Mill.
I have a shout out from Valentine to Dana. And that's it, I think. Not a text, just a shout out.
Alright. Short and simple, I like it.
Indeed.
Not bad, not bad.
I notice on certain maps, a lot of teams seem to have one player who really seems to know the map and is the one going out, making all the risky plays and whatnot. And yeah, I think you'll notice with like, gosh, I'm trying to think of some good examples, but on Team Bots, it seemed like Dena was the guy playing low ground most of the time on Rooftop. And on this map, no one was the one grabbing those AKs, sitting in the covering positions, and separating himself on that very last round we saw.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when we casted IA against Virtuoso the other day, they were saying that on Rooftop, their player, I believe it was RDNA. Does that sound like the name of one of their players?
I think so, something like that, or maybe RT.
RTDA, something name like that. Anyway, he was their runner for Rooftop. He was just all over the place, doing exactly what needed to be done, and really getting the infected kills. And RTBA, thank you, Khalid.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, and it looks like we will be getting into server once again. I feel like I'm always the last one to join.
Maybe that's because you are.
I don't have any of the players or the admin in this game casted, so I only find out when Jeff or Icy gets in. All right, and it looks like players are ready to go. We are going to see the map restart. Now, this is a map I'm a little bit more familiar with. Honestly, it's definitely an easier map to survive on than Riverbank, but cans are still split quite a bit. The one added sort of unique thing about this map, not completely unique, but there's water all over the place. So can burns are notably hard to get. You basically, I mean, you'll kind of have to get lucky and get like a separated survivor cap or something to get a can burn, because you're honestly not going to get many around generator.
Yeah, it's not a very friendly location for spawning.
Indeed, yeah, it can be very hard to get in there. You can still get some spawns near generator, but in most locations you can spawn, you're going to get cleared out pretty quickly as well. So it also becomes sort of a time versus time map. I played a match on this a few weeks ago, and I found it got decided a lot of the time by multi-caps when going for long cans. It's just
the cans aren't really that long, though. In general, it's kind of like a bunch of equidistant cans from the generator.
That's true, but I mean, there's some that you have to separate yourselves. The main long cans to get are, of course, the boat, the ferry, and these long ones that looks like survivors are going to go for first. Coach going to toss a can out right here. A lot of comments actually in this area still. And Ellis is just going to watch babysit these two cans in the back. SI thinking about hitting on him, honestly. They only have a 2-2 setup right now. And Boomer getting a nice double boom.
Ooh.
Onto the survivors right there. That can's actually sticking out of the water a little bit. Pound's going to go in pretty much just as a sack right there. And Spitter may be looking for some sort of a spit play right here. If they can pull Ellis, they can... Oh! But Ellis popping both the Spitter and the Smoker.
It seems
really
like that
keeping his
water
eyes
isn't
open.
deep enough in a lot of places for even a flat lane can to be all the way in it, so you could just spit on them.
Yeah, especially as, I mean, on the edges of any of these ponds, you can accidentally leave a can halfway out of there because it's laying flat, but the ground's curved, you know.
Yeah.
Boomer going in for delay, getting a can popped out. There are actually some places where cans can be force burned.
I've never really much trusted the water on this map, as much as something like Sugar Mill water.
Certainly. So survivors have gotten the long cans in that one direction, and they can probably get a lot of these closer cans in a single sweep, especially if they're just going to deposit them in some of this close water. But it looks like they're only going to grab a few cans at a time. One of those cans is distinctly outside of water, and if they
This is
can
not a
actually get
bad option, though. You're
Indeed.
right, you could actually just drop a bunch of them in one place and keep running for more.
Yeah, that
As long
was
as you
the
make
old
sure they're lying
strategies
flat.
that I remember Exodus would do in the early Sevo Scavenge tournaments. And it looks like separation hit gonna come in right here, but Boomer and Charger, Boomer getting popped. Charger actually getting a double charge right there, but Spitter's not really getting his spawn right here. There's a lot
Managed
of
to
cans
get
separated.
that clear on the charge before I ran into a wall there with the auto shotgun.
Oh, that's good then. Nick separated going for some cans right here, but getting hoarded a little bit.
Oh no! Oh man.
What just
All
happened
of
right
those
there?
cans that aren't in the water are gonna burn. Ellis managed to shoot one that was,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
That is
I'm not even
good
sure
for
if it
Team
has
Bots
to be
right there.
sticking out in order to be able to shoot it. Probably does not. I think it's just for spit.
Coach going for some long cans right here, but there's a lot of SI up. Only Nick in there for
Oh.
cover, but a nice skeet by
Very
Dana.
nice single shot.
Oh, there's a death jockey right here, and the jockey is going for it, looking to get that intercept first, but the smoker tongue misses Nick. And jockey gets cleared just at the last second as that pull goes in. Boomer
That
trying to
was-
get can pops
Quite nice.
right here, but not really going to toss him very far.
Dena proving that he does not require the automatic portion of the automatic shotgun in order to kill that hunter.
I got it.
So they still got a lot of cans that they had burned before to go get. They aren't especially far out, but it's gonna be a pretty solid delay. Survivor's not really moving these cans in very quickly either,
And the one in the shack there is a little
and
bit
they're
out of the
opting
way.
to split 2-2. They do have a spitter up. They've got a 3-cap to move in on Ellis and Rochelle right here. Cans not completely covered in the water. Ellis gonna have
Oh,
to go
no.
for those cleared, but that's a 2-cap, and that's at least 2 cans burned. Probably only 2 cans burned.
I think there could probably be better places to put those
Oh
cans that
wow,
would
and
be a
an
little
intercept
deeper
by
water.
the jockey. Honestly, this could turn into a wipe or at least a time rundown for Team Bots right here. Dena almost getting in cap, gonna get cleared at the
It's
last
not
second.
health bonus, Jeff.
Got it.
Just keep looking for it. Maybe they'll add it sometime. So yeah, Survivors,
Oh, you
not a lot
could
of
with
time
that
left on
new-
the clock. Going for a quick boom right there. Boomer on fire for some reason.
Maybe you could add health bonus with that new check that you found. Maybe.
For Scavenge, probably not likely.
You probably would have to do some crazy business like changing the game mode. It probably would not be a very good idea.
What, you get like an extra point for each medkit you were holding when you got the last cannon? No, that would be just crazy. Looking for 2-cap right here, but
Oh.
Smoker and Hunter both going for the same target.
Get the clear,
Jockey
get the
sort
clear.
of distracting. Smoker
Nice
tongue getting
death stop.
juked once again.
And a clear. Still 2 cappers up, but the tongue got cleared.
Yeah, I don't
It's
imagine
crazy
that's going to
business.
turn into a 2-cap. Although a
Crazy
can has
business.
been spit on. Survivor's not watching that can. Great distraction by the SI causing that can to burn. So honestly, a huge number of time delays going out onto Team Bots.
It's gonna be another fairy can here. Yeah, they're probably not gonna have much of a time. I wouldn't expect more than a minute.
Indeed, it should be less than that, honestly.
Yeah, should be more like 50 seconds probably. Actually, not even, because they have another attack coming in. Charger landing, quickly getting cleared.
There's a boomer waiting for... No, for some reason, spectating and infected are on fire for me. Sort of freaking me out.
It's weird. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, this hunter's just flying around on fire. So just last second delays going in, and the pounce does land for a little bit of one. It's up to Coach to get these pours in quickly. It looks like it's going to be about a 45-second time. 44.77.
Almost exactly.
I don't believe they went into overtime at all, but that's still a pretty low time for this map. So this should give Insidious Folly a good opportunity to just
Grabbing a shot.
take a... I mean, they can just go for pretty safe play here and take a nice time.
Grabbing a shot.
Find a gas pan.
Boomer going in for a quick sack, not going to land his boom through those cracks in the floor.
Just gonna go for that 3-cap with the spit on these long cans, it looks like.
Reloading.
Indeed, they could always just wait for the survivors to be moving back in. It's a good idea to wait here for that separation anyway, though.
I got it.
Cans have been picked up,
Reloading.
so if they're going to hit, they can go at any time. They did just get the jockey to replace that boomer.
Got it.
Look out!
I got one.
Hunter pre-spawning right here. It looks like they want to do the burn somewhere in this alleyway. Looking for the pull on the back.
Oh, get the
Spit.
cap, and that's the burn.
Nice burn right there, and I believe that was actually one of the longer cans. I'm not completely sure how the survivors spaced those out, but we'll have to see.
Hey, I'm reloading. I got this one.
Smoker killed, getting delayed right there. Coach actually walking right over the smoker. And so it looks like Nick and Rochelle are going to split off and go for some more can.
Guess we're gonna be leaving this long can here for now.
Indeed.
I got it.
They are going to have to go back and get it, though. They need to win on time with 16. They actually left some cans up right there, and Spitter just taking a free spit
Yeah,
on
that's...
that. I assume they were close cans or something, so they aren't too concerned
Must have
about
been.
it.
Must have been the 2 dock cans there.
Oh, wow, that spit is actually going to be a bit of a delay. Rochelle getting on top of the generator to pour, but Survivor's not moving very quickly to go get more can.
I got this one. Reloading.
Gonna be going back for those, maybe? We're 3-1 right now. It's a little bit scary, but Nick managing to drop off into a location where he can get clear.
Yeah, just before that jockey got onto him, honestly.
Pretty much.
And so Nick grabs that can, but they're taking it with them for some reason. They could just leave it in the water over there.
I guess they're not
Maybe there's
being
some
very
sort of
trusting
ruling
of
about
it
that.
after
We
that
have a
last round.
separation pull right there. Jockey and Hunter both looking for intercepts. We get a pounce onto Ellis there. That is an in-cap onto the Rochelle, which will be a good amount of time delay.
Most definitely. Taking a shot to get Rochelle up, but needs to kill that jockey first. There we go. Maybe a quick adrenaline heal while he's at it. Yep. And we're moving right along.
That's the case. Yes, Survivors still having a lot of trouble dealing with Horde at this point. It seems like somebody gets boomed and then they don't get cleared for very long. And we have a separation charge and spit. Gonna just put the spit onto that charge for a quick in-cap.
And there aren't a whole lot of melee weapons on this map. Don't believe.
Spitter actually looking to escape here and do a hit again with the rest of these SI. Boomer gonna just put that boom in onto Coach to keep him in-capped as long as possible. And their time's actually running down, so they could just do a can drop play here if they want it. Spit going in, actually lighting up one of the cans, but that is an in-cap onto Ellis as well.
So
Nick
close
being
to a
forced to
burn as
hold the
well.
can.
Coach is gonna die. Coach is dead.
Wow.
Still need 11 more cans, and we're in overtime. I don't think this is gonna work out so well for IF.
A burn with only 5 cans in at this point, and Nick taking a lot of damage as well. They still haven't managed to pick up Ellis. They need to get these cans in so they don't have to be holding one the whole time. And here comes the Charger looking for a can drop play. He does get Nick to drop the can. Now he just has to bait out Rochelle for another second.
Yeah, there's no
Wow.
way.
Insidious Folly getting wiped with only 6 cans on the first round of Swamp Fever here. If it keeps up at this rate, we're only going to see a few more rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Grabbing a shot.
So there actually aren't any melee weapons at the start. I believe there's one. There's a cricket bat at the dock cans. And I don't really know where the other melees are. Maybe there's one in the larger shack.
We do see once again a quick boomer sack from Team Bots, just like we saw last round. Honestly, there's some areas on this map where, you know, going for a boomer multi-cap might not be a bad idea. Rochelle splitting like crazy out here, gonna get pulled. There's nobody there to cover that. Honestly, they could just put the Charger into punch. It does get cleared eventually, but the Charger's gonna get a separation charge behind all of these bushes. And if Hunter can intercept on Ellis right here, but no, he's choosing not to. Going for a pounce on the other side, looking to get that spit play. But it's just not gonna happen.
Great charge.
Indeed it was.
Nice.
But Survivors... Oh, Rochelle actually popping her med kit, but Survivors should be clear to grab a bunch of cans right now. There's only one spawn coming up. Actually,
Just used a shot there, yeah, to keep that going quickly so that she wasn't separated for too long. It may actually want to try to hit on these two cans here, though.
Yeah, they only had Jockey and Smoke. Jockey Smoker actually going for a hit on Generator right here. They get a can dropped, but it's going to get picked up again before any spit can go out on it. Coach needing to move away from the Generator here as he recognizes
Spitter opting to try to hide and save the Spitter. I don't think I really would agree with that on this map. I don't know. You could kind of just run around and hope the Survivors don't happen to come your way. Probably be alright.
Yeah, honestly, last round, it seemed like their most effective spits were actually being used to help get in caps rather than getting burns. They did get it some burns, but for the most part, it was mostly helpful in damage dealing. And we saw that separation pull and a pounce going out right here. But, you know, Survivors have long-range weapons, so that's not going to be more than a minor delay. Looks like Bot's not really going for the power plays this time. Just hitting a bunch of delays here and there.
So I do see where the melee weapons are. There's actually a fire axe in that house where the jockey is right now with the single can, and then there's a machete in the sort of warehouse shack that they missed. They missed the machete there. The one at the end of the dock.
Right.
Got a hit coming in now, though.
Single boom going in right there. They've just got a Jockey, Charger, and Smoker. They actually get a separation Jockey. If he can hide behind these trees, he'll be alright.
Smoker needs to be pulling Coach right now, but he's not. He didn't really notice that.
Wow, you know, honestly, it's looking like Bots is getting these really nice separation hits, but just aren't coordinating their SI to get spawns up for him and whatnot. That could have been a great 2-cap right there. But no SI were ready other than that Jockey.
Uh-oh.
Separation going in onto Nick. Actually going to get a cap there with a spit, which should burn a can and probably isn't going to in-cap Nick, but that's a lot of damage onto him.
Oh, it's close.
He managed to pop kills midway.
Campfire does a lot of damage.
Certainly does. Separation pull onto Rochelle, just for damage though at this point. Although with that burnout on the boat, that's a pretty good delay. And Hunter waiting to see if Nick's going to run into him.
Nick deciding to see if there's anybody in the bathroom there, but no.
Hunter's so chipped. 2-cap coming in, but Hunter's taken down before he can do anything. Jockey's pretty much just here for delay at this point. Taken down before the Charger gets his spawn. There is this... Actually, Charger Smoker up, so they could go for the 2-cap again. One of those Left 4 Dead 2 quad cap.
Oh, man.
No, those are getting juked out way too well. Charger can't really get anything right there. Except for two punches.
It used to actually be possible to get one of every single type of capper. I don't know what it was that caused it, and I don't think it happens anymore. Maybe it does.
Well, there is a glitch. If somebody leaves at the end of the versus round, you can get extra cappers.
But that's more of a case of having more than one hunter at a time. I'm talking about actually having one of every single one, a Charger, Smoker, Jockey, and a hunter. Used to happen, actually, I don't know if I would call it frequently, but before the update where they added bot spawns to versus mode for teams that have less than 4 players.
We are seeing a bit of a separation Jockey out here, looking to intercept on this can, but the can gets grabbed by Ellis. However, that's an in-cap onto Rochelle. Charger actually did land right there, so that was a momentary 3-cap. Coach actually not getting cleared very quickly. That's an in-cap as well. So a lot of delays right here, but that is just the very last can. Oh wow, Jockey actually getting the last-second scratches. Nick not clearing it very quickly. Spitter going to delay as well. But the can finally does get in with a 1 minute 42.97 time. which, you know, is better than Bots did on the first round.
For sure, not great, but not bad.
A little more standard for a
Consider.
map like this.
Yeah.
Let's
Grabbing
get
a
some
shot.
gas.
Apparently, teams have a lot of questions that they just can't articulate. So, early boom coming out from IF as well. Looking like they want to pick up on that strategy. And actually, one of the close cans has been burned. Not sure if that's on purpose or not. Looking for a separation pull right here onto Nick. Rochelle perfectly in position to cover that, though.
I got it.
Hunter going in as well.
Quickly cleared out, though.
I'm not sure if I agree with that. You know, we saw Bots do earlier hits, but it was mostly just sacking things to get ready for a spit play on the way back in. Right now, they've just got a spitter jockey up. And I don't know if
That's
they're even
probably just
going to
going
get
to be
these
long
spawns up.
cans in the generator for free, pretty much.
Yeah, jockey
Maybe not.
looking for delay. They're actually spread out these cans a lot, but Coach should be able to save. He does get the save right as the jockey tries to
Yeah,
intercept.
they had 2 spawns coming up, each in about 3 or 4 seconds. I think they could have just jumped the jockey around for a little delay and then gone in with 3 and a spit.
Certainly could have. They did get a 2-2 though. There were a lot of commons
Yeah.
right here. And Survivor's sort of abandoning Rochelle, who obviously can't pour with all of this horde in.
I still think it would have been a lot more likely to get a burn if they'd waited rather than just
Yeah, that's
spitting on that
definitely
single.
true. Survivors are splitting up quite a bit to go for more cans, depositing them in the water this time. That pal should be cleared pretty quickly as soon as Nick gets sights on it.
Here.
There they go.
Got it.
Got it. Filling it up here. I got this one.
Yeah.
Pounce landing onto Nick right there. Can Spitter get these can spits? Coach needs
That's
to turn
another
around.
long charge.
Wow,
That
that's
jockey
going to
has
be a
no
double
health,
burn
but
too.
he's looking for that 2-cap, not going to get it. Big burns for sure, yeah.
So Rochelle going to try to make up for lost time by rushing out to boat right here. There is a smoker up that can cap her though. She's just going to toss those cans into the water over there. Nice move. I really like to see teams utilize the water on this map because it's so helpful. So we've got a 2-2 split right now from the survivors. And it looks like the cappers want to hit on the ones by boat. Pretty much all of them spawning right there. Hunter coming in, gonna get dead stopped by Rochelle. Actually not taken out. Oh, finally taken out right there. And the smoker clear as well. Boomer looking to actually... No, Ken not gonna be hit out of play.
Could have been interesting if it landed on top of the bush there.
I think this is... they're gonna have 2 more cans to go grab after these. Charger looking for delay right here. Hits a charge onto Coach very quickly. But
A lot of
also
these
cleared
spawns
very
just going
quickly.
in one by one. Not going to be having that 3-cap with a spit. But they probably really should want, in my opinion, if they want to stop this from happening. But it's pretty much just too
Certainly.
late.
Yeah, they really just need to save for this last hit. If they can get a burn here, if they can get 1 or more of these cans burned here, they might be able to still win on time. But Bots has a great time right now, 2:48. They only need to beat about 1:30.
And a pause coming out.
Denna putting out a pause. Everybody putting out question marks. Nobody's understanding what's going on.
I believe we are missing our admin friend at the moment. Strange. Oh, he's coming back. Okay then. Guess we're good.
I guess we're gonna wait for him to get back in while we are paused right here. And we are actually going to unpause. And just he'll get back in on his own time.
I got it.
So one last hit is going to come in here. Spitter going for that pre-spit. Can't even get that in time.
And that is a win for that round by not exactly 2 full minutes. About 30 seconds short of that, but not bad just the same. 3:16.87 is the bonus time.
Indeed. So yeah, Bots just has 1 more round to go before they will actually win this match if they can take this. IF really gonna have to pull it together on their survivor and infected side.
For sure.
If they want to stay in this game.
Weapons over here.
Boomer going for a quick boom from outside of that building, but it does not manage to go through those boards. They do have a Hunter, Charger, and Spitter up, so there could be burn plays at any time. Kind of looks like they're maybe thinking about going, or actually, I'm sorry, that's a Smoker, that is not a Charger. They do look kind of similar.
I got one.
I suppose.
Spit being deployed right there on separation, but not actually hitting any of the cans. So that's just going to be a quick clear right there, and it looks like, I don't know exactly where Cell was spawned at, but the Hunter was taken down as well.
Hey, I'm
I don't know. I think he might have gone for something on the other survivors.
I got this one.
Yeah, not completely sure. Jockey going in solo for some delay right here. Managing to get out without dying, so a little bit of can pour delay.
He's got no health left though. He is living on a prayer, as they say.
Indeed, nice double boom coming out at Generator. So they've got 3 cappers to go for a 2 cap on the non-boom survivors. Hunter, Jockey both getting spawned. Smoker going to move in as well. Nice
that
separation
wall
pounce onto Ellis and getting a proxy boom onto Rochelle as well. Smoker just
Jockey
needs to hit
actually
an
gonna get a
intercept.
land, and that's a 3 cap.
That is indeed, that's a great amount of damage so far. In cap onto Ellis and Rochelle about to get full separation right there. Might actually
Jockey
get an
has
in cap
no
there as
health. He's
well.
had no health the whole time, and he's gonna get an in cap on that. That's incredible.
Certainly is, and a can burn going in there to try to clear Common. However, it's actually hurting Rochelle. Common's
Yes,
actually
it is.
hitting her from on top of the cliff. That's gotta be annoying.
That's no fun at all.
And here comes another Common.
He's gonna head coach instead though.
Boomer looking for a quick double boom. Only gets one of them though. But they do have a Charger up, and they will get another capper soon to try to hit some sort of a burn play at most likely. There are cans coming in from Boom Survivor right there. If they can just hit that charge, getting a
Whoa.
double charge right there. Smoker gonna hit the intercept. The Spitter just needs to land a spit somewhere, putting the spit on the in-cap Survivor. So that's gonna be an instant burn. Teammates choosing
He's
to
gonna
burn it
maybe try
instead.
to burn another one here. Because he's on fire. He's just gonna, yep, he's probably gonna get that one.
Burn a can on Monday. Suno burn it. Wow, he does get the
Wow, that
burn.
was close.
Indeed, very close. Yeah, Rochelle will probably be black and white when she gets up, but doesn't really matter. She's going to use a med kit. And actually a 2 cap right
Wow.
there. And then clear
Gonna be
will
almost a
coming
kill.
in, maybe? Wow, she has almost
With a
no
double
health
boom.
left. And
Could
that
result in
Boomer-
a kill.
It certainly could if the survivors have trouble getting this pickup. Coach has been in-capped as well.
Oh, here comes the jockey, and
Oh
she's
wow,
dead.
that's the kill on Rochelle. IF has 7 cans in so far with 1 kill.
Watch out!
And it looks like Jockey trying to do some more delays on that. Ellis getting the dead stop and getting an insta melee or some sort of kill onto that. Charger looking to delay this pickup once again. Doesn't get gets
Triple
a triple
charge.
charge.
Incredible.
And Spitter looking to just spit on that for extra damage at this point, I guess. Probably a waste of the Spitter unless they really just want to only get cappers. Honestly, most of their cappers
Maybe.
have been landing, so might
I
be a
think
good
they might
idea.
just win the 3 cap here, yeah, just
Yeah,
to end it
just boom the 3
ASAP.
cap. Hunter looking for
Oh.
that separation pounds, getting taken down. Nice job by Anati to kill it off. And
Oh,
wow.
but dropping the can right after you say that.
Indeed. So only 7 cans for Insidious Folly once again, and Bots just has to get 8 cans, and the game will be theirs.
I think this might be it.
Grabbing a shot.
Could be speaking too soon, though. We'll see.
Guns here.
They are off. Coach actually separating himself by jumping down and has to go back to climb that ladder there.
Early boom has gone in from Greek, getting taken down, actually getting a 2 boom, and Smoker looking to go for an early pull right there and getting taken down as well. So it looks like just a Spitter and a Hunter up, maybe trying to bait the survivors into leaving some cans around. They could actually... No, survivors actually only going for some close
I
cans
think
right
Coach
there.
may have crashed. Standing in some fire there.
Yes.
Another pause coming out.
I know,
Oh, man.
crash. 5 secs are